हम्म, चलो आवाज चल रही है।
Ram Ram everyone. Welcome to the Enthusiastic Spiritual Series session. We have Shiv Kumar ji here giving us a discourse. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you all for joining us today.
श्री राम। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। परमात्म देव श्री राम, तुम परम शुद्ध बुद्ध नित्य सर्वशक्तिमान सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप ज्योतिर्मय एकमेव अद्वितीय परमेश्वर हो। परम पुरुष दयालु देवाधिदेव हो। तुम्हें नमस्कार हो, बारंबार नमस्कार हो, बारंबार नमस्कार। करते हैं हम वंदना नत सिर बारंबार, तुझे देव परमात्मन मंगल शिव शुभकार। अंजलि परमस्तक किए विनय भक्ति के साथ, नमस्कार मेरा तुझे होवे जग के नाथ। दोनों कर को जोड़ कर मस्तक घुटने टेक, तुझको हो प्रणाम मम शत शत कोटि अनेक। पाप हरण मंगल करण चरण शरण का ध्यान, भार करूं प्रणाम मैं तुझको शक्ति निधान। भक्ति भाव शुभ भावना मन में भर भरपूर, श्रद्धा से तुझको नमो मेरे राम हजूर। ज्योतिर्मय जगदीश है, तेजोमय अपार, परम पुरुष पावन परम, तुझको नमस्कार। सत्य ज्ञान आनंदमय परम धाम श्री राम, पुलकित हो मेरा तुझे होवे बहुत प्रणाम। पुलकित हो मेरा तुझे कोटि कोटि प्रणाम। श्री राम। Ram Ram to every sadhak. Now we are at the second chapter, Evolution, of book written by Swamiji, Swami Ramanand, Evolutionary Outlook on Life. That how we should lead life, what should be vision of our life, and in which way we should tread to achieve our ultimate goal. So we are at evolution. Many of the things and aspects we have seen about it. In last session, we have seen that evolution is a kind of stream which is flowing at very stronger rate. So it is intensified and it is flowing unidirectionally and moving till eternity. This flow never stops. There are very yugs, Satayuga, Kalyug, Dwapar, Treta, but it never stops. We are flowing through it through various races and climbs, through various life spans, and also from one life to other life, and reincarnate ourselves to again take birth at some other places. So we are taking experience to get refined and refined, to evolve, to get progress, to get modify, and ultimately unify to our master, that is the gracious mother. Here the question is that how can we move, how can we swim along stream, what should be pattern of our life so that we can move along the stream swiftly. There are some who are leaving themselves, and where the stream goes, there they go. Now see, if we drop one glass of water at our room, then what happens? The glass of water evaporates or drains to some drainage system. Ultimately, it goes to some other places, and ultimately it goes to river. From river, or it evaporates, and then it goes to water reservoir, that is sea. So, if I am leaving a glass of water simply on ground, then it will move, it will ultimately join to its source. Anything which is like पावक शिखा भी लपकती समाने सदा सर्वदा रवि के ज्योतिर्घना में. Like uh, any insect, because it is having a basic elemental thing is fire, so it ultimately goes to flame of candle and burn it. If you lit a matchstick, then its direction is upward. Why it is upward? Because it is upward because it has to get unified with the master source of flame, that is sun. So the flame is directed upward because it has to, it is a tendency. And if we drop some water at any place, even in your room, then it will ultimately move up to sea and unify it. In the similar manner, our soul is a tiny reflection of the manifestation of God. So the soul will move, Atma Tattva will ultimately unify with Paramatma Tattva. This is the tendency. Like a king has gone to minister, and the minister was not there at home. So his wife said, "Oh king, please sit at this mat." But king has said, "No, no, it is okay, and I will not sit here, and I will wait. I will stand and wait." So king's wife, minister's wife, thought that this is not the perfect place. A mat should not be offered to a king. So he has given a wooden platform. Please sit, it is good, it is better, so you please sit. So king has again observed and said, "No, I am comfortable and I will stand and wait, minister." After some time, the minister's wife realized and offered better and better options for sitting, but the king denied again and again. And ultimately minister came, and whatever conversation was between king and minister is completed, and king has gone. The same incident was told by minister's wife to minister, that such thing happened, and king, every time king denied to sit. So is the condition of our soul. Our soul is a masterpiece, it is a particle which is deflected or detached from its source, that is param satta, paramatma tattva. Then how can our soul be satisfied to material things, to substantial things? If you want that your soul should be satisfied, if your son is going to be engineer, then you are mistaken. If you are thinking that by some substantial amenities and pleasures and leisures it will be satisfied, then you are mistaken, because your soul is king, and how can it be satisfied to simple substantial thing? Where it has to go, where it has to unify, there is its ultimate rest. So in the similar manner as flame goes towards sun, in the similar manner water goes to water reservoir. So our soul is having a basic tendency, elemental tendency to get unified with this. Otherwise, it, if it is getting satisfied, then the our basic evolutionary process will get stopped or stagnated. So our gracious mother is always there to unify. So she is looking forward to unify us to her only. That's why we are lucky that we are not getting satisfied. That's why we are moving ahead and ahead. That no, this is not worth us. So the same thing is there. Now, there is again a question: how can we swim? This is the thing that we cannot get satisfied. So some person, if it is living simply in the stream, जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि जल को अगर घर में डाल दिया जाए तो कहीं ना कहीं से चला जाएगा, बट वी कैन मूव स्विफ्टली. इफ वाटर इज ड्रॉप्ड इन हाउस, then ultimately by hurdles, by whim and fancy, it will move to water reservoir. However, there is one more path that we can tread our movement, our journey fasten. So what, how can we swim along stream, along stream, along stream? How can we swim? Like if a copper wire is connected one end positive and other end negative, then current flows from plus to minus, from one terminal to other terminal, live wire to neutral wire. But the same copper wire, if it is reversed and again connected, if you rotate the plug, two pin plug, and again switch, then copper wire never denies that why the current is moving in opposite direction, because the copper wire in which the current was flowing in this direction, if you change the polarity, then current will start moving in this direction. So copper wire is instrumental, it is a medium, and it has no objection whether the current flows in this direction or current flows in this direction. So in the similar manner, when we are moving along the stream, what does it mean? It means whatever incidents are moving through us, then we are so swift, we are such a person that we are not reacting to it, and we are having no objection, even no one within us to fruitify it or refute it. We are nobody, and we swiftly, we do not resist to the incidents which are flowing through us. Anything which is happening in you, you are not reacting to it, and simply it you are seeing is as a manifestation of gracious mother for our evolution. And you believe in such a manner that whatever has came, you take hand in hand, that it is a harbinger of our evolution or our progress. So we simply, without ifs and buts, if you are saying that yes, I am accepting, you are giving it, is that much mind brilliance, intelligence we are having, that we accept it, but whatever is given by our great visionary of our master of evolution. And you are saying, like your teacher has given you some questions by looking forward that it is your board examination, and again you are saying yes ma'am, I am accepting the things which are given. It is a kind of disgrace, because the person who is accepting, there is a ego which accepts and keep the other aspect of denial within it, because at certain time it will reject it also. If you are accepting today, then you are keeping an option. So it is our ego which is befooling you. When Meera unifies with Krishna, then there is no Meera, there is only Krishna and Krishna. So it is our master. When Shishu goes in lap of mother, then there is only motherhood. If there is a baby and mother both, then the unification will not be, never be noble. So in this way, the things which are given by our God, you are no one, this is ultimate submission. यही विशुद्ध समर्पण है. What is ultimate submission? That we are never rejecting, never accepting. Whatever comes in us, it moves swiftly. It moves swiftly. Like the same has been said by द्वारिका प्रसाद महेश्वरी. That is, लो अतीत से उतना ही जितना पोषक है. From past, take that much only, which is evolving you. Do not remember many things that this has happened in past. We were very rich and now we are so poor, or this way. That much is only we are concerned, which is developing us, evolving us. Otherwise, we should move swiftly. Leave the past, move swiftly. जीर्ण शीर्ण का मोह मृत्यु का द्योतक है. Do not keep the weird things or whatever that is wear and teared things, very old, keeping and collecting such things with us, memories with us, things with us, collecting the things with us, it is only the symbol of mortification. So जीर्ण शीर्ण का मोह मृत्यु का द्योतक है. तोड़ो बंधन और गति जीवन का सत्य निरंतन. Whatever foundations are there, either it is the iron tentacles or golden tentacles, nothing is good for us. So तोड़ो बंधन, रोक सकता है, तोड़ सकता है तू, तो तू तोड़ दे ये कैदो बंद, और बेड़ियों के साज पर नगमाए आजादी नगा. That means you are having iron tentacles bonding with you and you are singing the song of freedom. Both cannot run simultaneously. So just break all the bondage. Break all the bondage. तोड़ो बंधन, गति जीवन का सत्य निरंतन. The motion is only the eternal truth of life. You should move on. If something happens, some big loss is there in your life, you should move on. If there is loss of wife and daughter like Joe Biden, then you should move on. If you are losing your son, then you should move on. That means as soon as you are standing, when you fall, that is the measure of your evolutionary process, that how you are moving along the swim. So you should move along the swim. That means, as I have said, that the conductor never defies or accepts that the current is flowing in which direction. In both way, it works perfectly. So, तोड़ो बंधन, गति जीवन का सत्य निरंतर. Motion is the eternal truth of life. धारा के शाश्वत प्रवाह में इतने गतिमय बनो कि जितना परिवर्तन है. In the eternal flow of a stream, be so momentous as is the transformation. like the things of nature are transforming, so in the eternal state you also be momentous. Like in our body, liver is there, heart is there, lungs are there, everybody is working, nothing is idle. Everybody is working in its perfect way. As a mother, you should work, you should uh, dispense the part of your duty perfectly. But we are not interfering to lungs work, we are not interfering to kidneys work, we are not interfering to livers work. So everybody is working so swiftly that our body is working perfectly, and outside we do not know, and no, nothing, there is no noise. So in the simple manner, we are a organ of nature, and we should not make much noise. That no, it is my sankalp, it is my determination, I will do it. Why you will do it? Things are moving, and it is a progress. There is no need of your determination, your sankalp, your promise that you will achieve it. Never do so. It put a constraint, it put a stress, it put a preoccupied mind in your brain, and you cannot be sahaj, you cannot be simple Tom in that case. Sahaj samadhi is that there should be no determination. Whatever syllabus curriculum is coming from that side, you just accept it. So Kabira is not doing even that much effort to close eye to see God. So Kabira is saying that sadho सहज समाधि भली, जह सोऊं तह करूं दंडवत, पूजूं और न देवा, जह जह डोलूं सो परिक्रमा, जो कछु करूं सो सेवा. So whatever service you do, that is only the sahaj samadhi, that is simple meditation. In simple meditation, you have not to do anything, do not to restrain yourself, do nothing is to be done. Only the total acceptance, total submission, by heart submission, such that you are a organ of body and no individuality is there. If heart is taken out of from body, then it has no value. Your value is under the manifestation of God. The bulb is having value when it is connected to electricity. Otherwise, ultimately, when that soul is coming out of us, then what is the value of ego? It is just mortified and we are burnt. So it is the spark of divine which is in us, and enables us to do anything. So we at every moment thank to God. Whenever we are thanking again and again, then our bond with God, with Swamiji, is strengthened more and more. So make a habit of thanking. Even do not measure his grace with the event. It should be independent of event. Whatever event is coming, thank. What a beautiful word, what a beautiful husband he has given me, so lovely children, thank you God. So though we are substantial, but we can transform ourselves from substantial to astral. So we can transform it by thanking. So good food, take the taste of food. What a good food, what a beautiful husband, what a kind husband. So your whatever questions are given to you, you solve that questions only. Do not look after other syllabus that he is not solving properly the questions, or the situation is given to him. You are not for that. The gracious mother is there, and the persons bestowed by gracious mother is there. She is very skilled. So do not look after other syllabus. That person, my husband, is not solving the problems of life swiftly. You should, when you, the day when you become perfect, the things around you continue, it starts changing. So in that manner, accept the things. This is the basic, the key concept of our sadhana. Now तोड़ो बंधन, रुके न चिंतन, धारा के शाश्वत प्रवाह में इतने गतिमय बनो कि जितना परिवर्तन है. नाउ नए हाथ से वर्तमान का रूप संवारो. नई तूलिका से चित्रों का रंग उभारो, नए राग को नूतन स्वर दो, भाषा को नूतन अक्षर दो, युग की नई मूर्ति रचना में इतने मौलिक बनो कि जितना परिवर्तन है. सो विद द क्रिएटिविटी you add beautification to this world. So you are here to contribute yourself in the work of God. God has sent you to do contribute. So we should happily contribute that it is our master's task, and in this way we are getting linked with that. So the new song is sung every day and you give your voice to it. Yes, so melodious, so good is your creation, and we thank you again and again for it, that we are getting enjoyed in our day-to-day lives. It is only our ego which is coming, and we are become saddened. It is the thing. So whenever you are getting saddened, it is not the situation around you, it is the ego within you. Like if Vibhuti is getting saddened, that it is not the California or her husband or her children who are bothering her. Even if it is she is getting saddened, then at Mumbai, at his mother's place, she will be become saddened. So the Vibhuti is bringing her sadness in India if she is become, because it is not the conditions which are making us sad, it is the ego within us which is saddening us. So wherever we will be, we may become sad and we may become happy. It is our condition which is making sad. So Swamiji goes here and there and everywhere, and he never becomes sad because he is gunatit, because he is not affected with the things, and the total acceptance and total submission is only the key of happiness. So whenever there is something bothering, do not oppose it. Be swim swiftly along the stream. So it is the measure. When you are opposing it, then think that it is the evolutionary outlook on life, saying that we should accept it. Whenever you accept it, that chapter is over, that question is over, and no need for the same question to be given to you. There is no chance because you have learned the question. So our master is always making us ahead and ahead in this process, and only accept the things are over. You things are over. When you accept, the moment you accept, the things will be moving away. The other question will come, the other situation will come. In this way, we should lead life. So युग की नई मूर्ति रचना में इतने मौलिक बनो. दिस इज वेरी करेक्ट लाइन. इतने मौलिक बनो कि जितना परिवर्तन है. बी सो बेसिक एज इज द क्रिएशन. Whatever is happening around us in this nature, it is so swift, it is so natural, so pristine, and we are enjoying it. In the similar manner, we should be a part of this nature. Our whenever you are making any sankalp, any determination, that means it may clash with the syllabus of God, because we are having a short vision, and slowly we will when we will heed to path, then we may be evolved, but we should not make our self sankalpas, and we can work like our organs are working perfectly. We can work, so we work can be done without determination. So because it is the work which makes us to move ahead, and when you work without determination, then that work is as precious as gold, and when you work with determination, then it is as stagnated as mud. So it is our attitude which makes our work priceless, or in both manners. So it is priceless. In other way, that means कि जब तक बिके न थे, कीमत न थी हमारी. जब तक बिके न थे, until we were not sold, there was no price for me. जब तक बिके न थे, कीमत न थी हमारी, तुमने खरीद कर हमें अनमोल कर दिया. So when you purchased me, I became priceless. So when you are submitting to God, then you become priceless. So our prize starts from that day when we are free from ego, because ego is making an avra, a confinement to us. When you are not confined to your family, your friends, then the complete earth is yours. That means it is not the earth which is smaller, it is we which make it smaller. क्षुद्र के सीमा होती है, विराट के सीमा नहीं होती. Like earth is not having any boundary and walls, and we are making here boundaries, houses, plot number. So क्षुद्र की सीमा हो सकती है, विराट की सीमा नहीं होती. And it is our gracious mother. If we are droplet of rain, then you are earth, and wherever I will fall, there you are to hold me. यदि मैं बारिश की एक बूंद हूं, तो तुम धरती हो, और मैं जहां भी गिरूंगा, वहां तुम मुझे अपनी गोद में ले लोगी. You will take me in your lap. So such is our gracious mother. Do not make your own determination, that is own promises, and swiftly flow around the path which is the syllabus which is given to us. So if this is the way how we can move along the streams. In I have told you three types of person. So this third type of person is greater, who is moving swiftly around the stream, and we should try it and thank to God. The thanking of God is again a key point of meditation. Every time, don't forget to thank anything. If you are enjoying, then don't think that I am enjoying a food, it is wrong. No, it is not wrong, because our body, its basic function is to enjoy whatever our eyes, nose, that is the senses. They are for enjoying only. They are doing their natural job, and we are made out of it. So why they will not enjoy? So when they are enjoying, then add your soul to it, to thanking our master. You have made such a great world that our all levels of body, astral body, physical body, spiritual body, our soul, that is a spiritual body, is enjoying with you. Because when you are binding thinking to your God, then that is enjoyed. Your mental body is enjoying because you are chanting bhajan of Ram, and your physical body is enjoying as you are eating good food, if you are seeing good things, beautiful faces. So every level there is a happiness, there is a peace, and that is only the beauty of her creation. That a mother never wants that her baby should be in any aspect incomplete. It is we, it is at our part that we are unconscious, we have forgotten that our mother is there. So she is pouring herself into ourselves, and it is our due to lack of remembrance that we are not connected to our mother. So try thanking and be connected to the main supply line, that is power source. Now we have to gather all types of experiences. So in evolution, the fourth stanza, Swamiji is saying we have to gather all types of experiences through honor and dishonor, good and evil, joy and suffering, and must pass. Everything we have to, everything is a part of syllabus. There will be good, suitable condition will come, unsuitable condition comes. That is suitable or unsuitable, it is our measure. For God there is no suitable. There will be hard questions, simple questions. It is a part of syllabus, and individually they do not matter. They matter only for our evolution. And we have to taste the bitter cup of poison before to know the nectar of purity. So nectar of purity, when in contrast we are taking poison, then we know that what is nectar. So in various climes and races, various genders, various places, we have to, in various life spans and various species, we have to get born, and in this way we have to get evolved. But when we are human, then we cannot pass after death to subhuman level. We cannot be again. Do not fear that again we will be some animal or any lower creature. No, this is our gracious mother who will make us to move from a lower class to upper class gradually. If you are passed in 10th class, then do not fear that you will be again put to some ninth class. You have passed which classes, and now you are moving ahead to next higher class. You can move to superhuman level, but you cannot move to subhuman level. However, in many life spans, you have to pass to various human levels, because Swamiji is saying in this chapter that there are various kinds of ages, and many of us has passed to many human levels, many human lives, led many human lives. So there is an spiritual age, there is some uh, our chronological age, and there is some mental age. Various kinds of ages are there. So spiritual age, if somebody is a baby or child, then also that person may be mentally spiritually mature than most of the old persons who are lower in human age. So they are having instinct, they become angry sooner or later for certain instances. But the baby, but the child, on other hand, with the same circumstances, remains calm. So do not measure or compare anybody, you, with your husband or with your child, that why he is getting angry and I am not getting angry. Like if a deer is saying, I am eating leaves, but why this cat is eating chuha? Why this cat is eating rat? No, because there are the different instincts. Deer understand it that he is of different, that cat is of different species. So it is natural for rat to eat cat, cat to eat rat, and I am deer. So it is natural for me to eat in the similar manner, in the disguise of, in the gown of human, we are having different spiritual age. So don't never compare yourself to other persons. They may be human, they may be living with you, but their level of spiritual age is different, and they are working at per their gunas. Some are in satoguni stage, some are in tamoguni stage, some are in rajoguni stage. Satogun means that we are having some divine noble characters, that we have to do good for others, and Rajogun means we should rest idly and relax. This is Rajogun. Tamogun, we have to harm that person. So there are different types of levels, and the best person is that who is free from all gun, who is gunati, neither satoguni, rajoguni, or tamoguni, free from all virtues. That is the uh, like copper wire. The current is flowing this way or this way, it is never affected. The similar thing is that we should not get affected to the virtues, and do not compare yourself to your husband, to anybody. And अपनी हम पंछी उन्मुक्त गगन के पिंजरबद्ध न रह पाएंगे, कनक तीलियों से टकराकर पुलकित पंख टूट जाएंगे. We are birds of free world, free sky. We cannot live in cage, and with the linings of cage, wire of cage, our wings will get broken. So fly swiftly, fly only, and do not get ridiculous or bind with the various kinds of sanctions which are imposed on us with society. So this is only the simple term or Sahaj Samadhi. Do not be ridiculous. Do not take from past that our such is the reputation and our do not live for others. Live for your own happiness. Do not live even for your wife, husband. Freely fly. So when you are making you freely fly, then it is the God. So it you when you live naturally, it is the God which is making your flight eternal. So we should live like this, and there are many things how we should flow along the stream. So we will extend our uh, attitude towards life in next session. And this is the session of questionnaire. If anybody is having any doubt or question regarding this, then please ask. So anybody is having any doubt? Priya ji?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Uh,
So,
so if nobody is having any doubt, then
sure,
my
Bhaiya.
mummy.
If you want to ask even in Hindi, it's completely fine. So you feel free to ask in the language you're comfortable with. So Bhaiya can answer the questions. Okay, Bhaiya, I think nobody has any questions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I will chant a bhajan. Shri Ram. सतगुरु प्यारे परम उदार सतगुरु प्यारे परम उदार अधम अकिंचन अज्ञानी मैं अधम अकिंचन अज्ञानी मैं मन बुद्धि तन सन्ने विकार मन बुद्धि तन सने विकार प्रगट सहारा दिया तुम्ही ने प्रकट सहारा दिया तुम्ही ने आंसू पोछा किया दुलार सतगुरु प्यारे परम उदार श्री राम।
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा एक्सप्लेन किया।
राम राम
राम राम जी, राम
राम।
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you, everyone. Ram Ram, everyone.
राम राम।
श्री राम। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् न तोऽहं कामे राज्यं न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवं कामे दुःखतप्तानां प्राणिनामार्तनाशनं स्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द स्वदिष्टं भवतु गोविन्द न तुमदिष्टं पाहि मां रक्ष मां तेरी इच्छा पूर्ण हो मां हम सब तेरी शरण में। श्री राम।
Thank you all.